What's the deal, YouTube family? Y'all already know who it is. It's J-Boy, and I'm back with another video. Before we get into it, man, go ahead and like, subscribe, share, comment, and hit the notification bell if you rock with me. If not, kick rocks. But today, man, I want to kind of talk about the Sha Carri Richardson situation. She failed a drug test, so she pretty much can't run the 100-meter dash at the Olympics anymore, which it sucks. But at the same time, I mean, it kind of is what it is. But I don't want to give my take on it until we go over the video together. So I'm gonna go ahead and play it back what she said, and then I'll give you guys my reaction after that. So without further ado, man, let's get into it.
Just last week, losing my biological mother, and I'm still here.
And after being notified of her failed drug test, Richardson tweeted yesterday, "I am human." Savannah.
True, you human. True.
Chanel, thank you. And Sha Carri Richardson joins us now. Good morning, Sha Carri. I just want to ask a simple question first. How are you doing?
I'm blessed to be alive. That's about it.
This is not easy. This is a hard moment that you're in right now, and I thank you for being on. And I know you wanted to tell your story. So tell me, what happened? What led up to this positive test?
Just honestly, I want to take responsibility for my actions.
She needs to change that battery in that smoke detector.
I'm allowed not to do, and I still made that decision. But not making an excuse or looking for any empathy in my case, but just however, being in that position of my life, finding out something like that, something that I would say is probably one of the biggest things that have impacted me positively and negatively in my life when it comes to dealing with the relationship I have with my mother. So that definitely was a very heavy topic on me, and people don't understand what it's like to have to, or people do. We all have our different struggles. We all have our different things we deal with. But to put on a face, to have to go in front of the world and put on a face and hide my pain, who are you, or who am I to tell you how to
Hey, she look high right now.
when you're dealing with a pain, or you're dealing with a struggle that you've never experienced before, or that you've never thought you would have to deal with. Like, who am I to tell you how to cope? Who am I to tell you that you're wrong for hurting? So I think just honestly just leading up to that, dealing with my mental health, dealing with my mental as is with leading up to the games, every time stepping on the track, definitely expected to be a record-breaking time or something like that. So just with that, pressure in itself was also just another thing. With this actually been my first full professional career, my first full professional start game this year due to the pandemic. So just considering all of that put together, a long time, my agent, my sponsor, my sponsorship, my family, knowing me dealing with all of this stuff. So
Sha Carri, I just want people to understand where you're coming from, and tell me if this is correct. But it was a few days before your big race and the trials, you found out that your biological mother had passed away. You found out when a reporter told you, and it was after that you had ingested some kind of marijuana. I should mention, you were in Oregon. It's legal in Oregon. You didn't violate any law, but it was against the rules of your sport, and as you said, you knew that. But is that what happened? Is that how this unfolded?
Honestly, yes, that is the story. I had an interview scheduled with my agent.
That's the story she had.
I knew going into the interview, I was just being open on a normal interview, and then on the interview to hear that information come from a complete stranger was definitely triggering. It was definitely nerve shocking, because it's just like, how are you to tell me that? It's like, and no offense against him at all. He's just doing his job, but definitely that sent me in a state of mind, in a state of emotional panic, if anything. And still knowing that even though I'm here, I still have to go out and put on a performance for my dream, go out there and still compete to what it is. So yes, definitely triggered, and from there just emotions, blinded by sadness, blinded by just hiding hurt, honestly. For the fact that I know that I can't hide myself, so at least in some type of way, I was just trying to hide my pain.
Yeah. You're the Olympic officials, the U.S. track and field, the anti-doping agencies now have a decision before them. Unfortunately, you will not be able to compete in the Olympics in your race, your individual race, 100 meters. But there is a chance. It's a small chance, but there's a chance you could go to the Olympics and take part in the relay. Are you hopeful for that? Is that what you're holding out hope for at this moment?
Right now, I'm just putting all of my time and energy into dealing with what I need to deal with to heal myself. So if I'm allowed to receive that blessing, then I'm grateful for it. But if not right now, I'm going to just focus on myself.
You know, what would your message be to those who are considering that right now, who are thinking about that, and to your fans, you know, who have fallen in love with you and were so proud of your performance and maybe crushed just as you are in that moment? What would you want to say to them?
I would like to say to my fans and my family, my sponsorship, to the haters too. I apologize as much as I'm disappointed. I know that when I swim the track, I don't represent myself. I represent a community that has shown me great support, great love, and to y'all, I feel y'all. And so
I was rooting for
the fact that I didn't know how to control my emotions or deal with my emotions during that time. And what I would just leave with my fans, or I would just leave out there is that, like I tweeted and said yesterday, I'm human. We're human. My statement, what I always say in my interviews, I want to be as transparent as possible with you guys, whether it's good, whether it's bad. But when it comes to Sha Carri Richardson, it's never been a steroid. It will never be a steroid attached to the name Sha Carri Richardson. The charge and what the situation was marijuana. I'm not encouraging anybody to do it. I'm not saying, oh, don't do it or anything like that. But if you choose to do things in your personal time or things like that, you just should know or beware of the consequences, or just know, or just find different ways to just cope or do what it is that will make you feel better. But sitting here, I just say, don't judge me, because I am human. I'm you. I just happen to run a little faster. There's going to be people that still have something to say that don't necessarily understand. And I wouldn't just even call them haters if they want to choose to show their character of a person, even after me saying what I've said, and putting myself out there, then that's just on you, your character, and you have to live with that. But I greatly appreciate being able to tell my side of the story. And like I said, to my fans, my family, my sponsorship, and the haters, I greatly apologize if I let you guys down, and I did. And I just want to let y'all know this will be the last time the Olympics don't cheat Sha Carri Richardson, and this will be the last time the U.S. Doesn't come home with a gold medal in 100.
Oh, I'm so hot.
Lines up against me.
Sha Carri, before I let you go, I think about you and the highs and lows that you've had to deal with, and your dream came true. You dazzled.
Okay, enough of that. Hey, man. So, I mean, y'all heard it. You know what I mean. So basically, she disqualified from running 100. Which is her race, you know what I'm saying, which is what she's great at. And I honestly think she had a chance of beating the Jamaicans this year, man, in the 100, man. I think America had a chance this year, you know. But lo and behold, you know, due to her wanting to smoke marijuana, you know, I mean, they put a cool game plan together, saying that basically she smoked it because, you know, her mom died and woo. But, you know, we all know in reality she probably always smoke weed, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just probably what she do. She just didn't think she was gonna get drug tested. But being the fastest woman in the world, as of now, whatever the case may be, or just being a fast American right now at this point in time, you know, they're gonna try to find any way to kind of get you out of there. You know what I mean? So she just got hit with what she got hit with. But the good thing is that she get to compete in the 4x1 and I think the 4x2. So that's a good thing. Even though we won't win the 100 this year, I think we got a chance. Like what? I think the Olympics is like every 4 years, but I don't know. Being that the COVID happened, it might be 3 years in the next 3 years or so, something like that. But we got another chance. You know, it should be 20. What is it? If it's 4 years, should be 25. If not, it should be 24. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully we'll have that chance because Kelly Fisher Price is like 36, something like that. She's pretty up there, you know. So by that time she'll be 39, 40. You know what I mean? And she'll be killing old girl by then. But that's really my take on it, man. Like I said, man, people are mad about it, and you know they want to get mad about the whole situation. But at the end of the day, I mean, that's your sport. It tells you specifically you can't do drugs, period. So people want to get mad and try to act like it's not her fault, woo woo. But at the end of the day, it is. You know what I'm saying? Like you got a job and you got to hold up to that job. So it is what it is. I mean, we won't win the 100 this year, but hopefully we'll get it in a couple years from now. But man, right now I'm kind of just waiting. I'm doing a party right now, so I'm actually working right now. But I had some downtime, and I kind of really wanted to touch on this subject. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm really mad. Like I'm hot right now because I feel we really had a chance to win that this year. You know what I'm saying? As Americans, you know what I mean? And I watched the Olympics like faithfully. Like I said, I watched everything: basketball, swimming. You know what I'm saying? You see, I don't even know if y'all saw what happened with the swimming with the females, with the African Americans in their hats for their heads, man. It's so much stuff going on, you know what I'm saying? But that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. And man, I had nothing else to talk about. That's pretty much it. I just wanted to touch on the Sha Carri Richardson situation, put y'all guys in the light, and let y'all guys know what's going on with that thing. You banging hard. But man, hey, appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share. And I'll catch you guys on the next video.